Okay, we are live. Thank you for joining Creative Games on YouTube. I am your host, as always, Mark, and today we're continuing to play Dragon Quest Remake for the Super Famicom. Alright, so let's see. Just a moment. Let me check the audio. Alrighty, so last time, if you were able to join, you may remember that we saved Prince Gwaelin from a dragon, brought her back to the king of Tattengel, and he gave us Gwaelin's love, a charm that tells us how much XP that we need to reach the next level in combat. We went to the town of Cole, and we found the Faerie Flute, which we'll be using today. I'm going to make sure I have it in my inventory. Perfect, and we need that to fight a Golem outside the town of Cantlin, I believe it's called. Let me look at my map. Cantlin, yes indeed. And then after that, we went to the grave in Garenham, and we found the silver harp inside the cave that was under the grave. And then we traded the silver harp to an old man for the Staff of Rain at a shrine in the northeast on the map. So, like I said, today we're continuing on with the Faerie Flute to the town of Cantlin to see what's going on there. And the best way to get there, we'll have to head north around this lake. And then south. And then when we go as far south as we can, after that we will be heading east to the heavily fortified town of Cantlin. Alrighty. Oh, let me just check one thing, sorry. Okay. Should be a bridge around here to get around the lakes. As you go over bridges in this game, those are like boundaries. And enemies can get stronger as you go over bridges into new areas. Alright. Hey, what is up? If you just joined, this is part 3. And we're headed toward the town of Cantlin, which is guarded by a mighty golem. And hopefully the Faerie Flute will help us to fight the golem. He doesn't like music, apparently. I've never played the flute, but I did learn how to play the recorder in about, it must have been like 4th grade. Oh, barely have any memories of it. Seems like a lifetime ago. So you're level 16, that should be okay. I did some off-camera grinding after the last stream to get ready for these battles, of which there are plenty. All these guys so far, these are nobodies. These guys you can cruise through. How much gold do I have on me? 1,000. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. I do have a map here as well, should I need it. Alright, and that's a dead end to the east. And this is the town of Hauksness. But there's nothing we can do there quite yet. I was exploring it in the last stream. It's been completely destroyed by monsters. But I do believe we'll be heading back there for one reason or another. Ooh, a Shadow Knight. Oh, good. Terrific move. He doesn't have a chance. He's getting gold galore. Oh, no. Of course, now the cat wants to go outside. Oh, and late in the last stream, I also purchased the magic armor. And I thought that gave you increased magic resistance, but in actuality what it does, take a look at my HP 63, 65, it heals you as you walk around. So, extremely valuable. Oh, we've got a visitor. It's Gus, the unofficial mascot. Say hi, Gus. This house is pride and joy. Now, where's the bridge? There it is. I always found this part interesting when I was younger. And somewhat intimidating because of the thin branches of land here to go through. It's almost like a maze. Maze between mountains. You can't walk over these gray mountains, and you can't walk over the blue water. But the forests you can, the grass you can, and these smaller brown-colored mountains. Ooh, Magi-Wyvern. Can walk over these smaller brown mountains as well, or foothills, or it looks like it's kind of in a canyon or something, according to the background here. Guess you causing trouble? Trouble. Should think about healing to get my MP back up to a level that I feel safer at. Star Wyvern. That's fine. Ooh, less fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and heal up a little bit. By that I mean search the ground. A ton of MP now. 86. That's almost as much as I have MP. There was one level up I had where I gained 21 magic points. Just redonkulous. Another Magi-Wyvern. Oh, didn't fall asleep, thank goodness. It pummeled me. I hope this is the right... Ah, Poison Swamp? How to get over here? What the... Jeez, Cantlin is not easy to get to. Can't walk through all that. I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit. Got the map and I wasn't using it closely enough. This is the far eastern reach. Oh boy. Go middle. Or the lower one's a dead end. Yeah, go middle. These guys usually aren't a problem, especially if they miss when they attack. Hey, HP Shredder, thanks for stopping back. How you been, man? Do you have a formal first name I can address you by, or do you prefer Shredder or HP Shredder? Um, yeah, I definitely recommend this. I can let you know. I should put in the comments. I'll try and remember to send you a I am on YouTube for where I downloaded these versions. I got translations for this one, which is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake. Translation for the Dragon Quest 3 Super Famicom Remake. And 6. And I believe I did not get one for 5. But not 100% sure. I'd have to look back. I don't think they had one for 5. But I went on eBay and bought all 4 of those games. So Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is 1, Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest 5, and Dragon Quest 6. And I think it cost me less than $100, but this was years ago now. So I'm not sure what it will go for now, but definitely cheaper if you buy them in a bundle. Name is Hayden, but Shredder or HPR is fine. Have an analog Super NT, so it'd be nice to play just to pay respects to Toriyama. Indeed. Rest in peace, Toriyama. That came as a surprise. I didn't even find out until a week after his passing that he had passed. Someone on my stream last Friday actually informed me of that unfortunate news. So it's definitely a sad day for Dragon Quest and for manga, animation in general. It was an inspiration to a whole industry and a whole art form. I watched the Dragon Quest videos, by the way, and they were both very good. Good editing, too. Good job with your on-camera segments as well. Ooh, metal slime. I'll show you my trick here for killing metal slimes that really only works if you have a patch of the game or you're running the software on something where you can make a save state. So all I'm going to do here is... Is this working? Oh, I'm just changing. I need to... Okay, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Alright, so now I can go ahead... If he runs away, then I can say, okay, well, let's just load that save state I just made. And one of these times he won't run away. There we go. And then you hit him, and you got him 3 times. So then you make a new save state after you get him. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, of course I enjoyed them. They're very, very well done. It's always good to see someone that's knowledgeable about the industry give their opinion. It's fun to see people's reactions. The first time they play the games as well. People that didn't grow up with them. I'm gonna try something new here too. So I leveled up. I'm going to try making a save state. But, all in all, I appreciate you for making the videos. I know how big of an effort that is to make a pre-recorded scripted video, and it is a huge, huge task. So, yeah, my job was just enjoying your video. So thank you for taking the time to create that content, because I know how much goes into that. Alright, so I made a save state, so I'm going to see what my stats are here, and then I'm going to reload the save state and see if they change. Speed increased by 8, okay, 8, 4, 8, 5. Oh, I learned heal more, sick. 8, 4, 8, 5. No, it's the same. Good to know. Perhaps if I made the save state earlier, then it would work, but where I made it, the rules must have already been applied. The logic must have already gone through. And 6 gold, I'm rich. And I got a map here, so make sure. Gesundheit. My cat sneezes a lot. Here he goes again. So now that we've headed further back west, we had to backtrack. The enemies have gotten substantially less difficult. Now we're going to go south and then head back east over this bridge. And then the enemies will begin to get more difficult as we head back east toward Cantlin. So Hayden, are you from the States or Canada or what? Where do you hail from, approximately? We're up in Minnesota here. Son of a... Dodged my attack. Jeesh. Oh, Florida. Very cool. You a hockey fan? I like the Panthers quite a bit. Sergio Bobrovsky is one of my favorite players. Ever since he was for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I can use heal more now. 8? Come on. Let's see how much healing it does. Hopefully full. Yeah, it did. Did like at least 80-ish. So it's probably about the equivalent of 3 heal spells. But we'll see. You're definitely not an expert on games, but individual games, when I play them, I gain a lot of knowledge on the game alone. Usually playing through them, it's my first time, though. Well, that's cool, too, though. It's good to get the breadth of knowledge of the experience that you're enjoying. Like, I watched, I also watched, what that game was it? I watched another one of your videos. Adventure Island. And to hear, like, the background of information on that was very interesting. Particularly with, like, how long it actually takes to beat that game compared to what, like, how long it takes or how long it takes to beat the game. That website, they say like 2 hours, but you know, you can reasonably expect to spend so much more. Oh yeah. Oh, they're Blackhawks and Sharks fans, you buddies are, huh? Yeah, Blackhawks are interesting. They're not, both of those teams are, those are the 2 worst teams in the league, ironically, by records this year. But they have been very good for a long time. I've always been a big Sharks fan. Ever since like the mid-2000s, back when like Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau were there, and then I remember when they drafted Tomas Hertl and Logan Couture, and they just traded Tomas Hertl, and Couture is done for the year, so there's like no remnants left of their glory days, their successful days. I actually need to go north from that bridge, not east. Adventure Island is hard. You know, I've played it a little bit, but I was just like, you know, I think I played through the first world and I beat the first boss. That game is just so freaking slippery, I would call it. That was my biggest gripe with it. The play control wasn't to the tightness. And then the arc you have on your axes, too, is also quite annoying. You can never, like, hit anything. And you get on the skateboard, and the skateboard seems like more of a power down than a power up. Just like vulnerable, from what I recall. It's been a couple of years. 50 hockey jerseys? Dude, that's sick. I got mostly t-shirts. This is a Minnesota North Stars throwback. So I hope I'm going the right way. A poison swamp? Is there supposed to be a poison swamp here? Apparently. I think I'm close. These Shadow Knights are so annoying. Because you are prone to miss them when you attack. I'd love to have that many hockey jerseys, but I think they look sweet. Oh, cat's saying hi. Hockey jerseys look sweet, but honestly, I don't find them like the most comfortable thing to wear. So I have a couple of Sharks jerseys that are old now, but honestly not interested in buying too many jerseys. I'd rather just have t-shirts or long sleeve t-shirts. Do you have any plans to make long form videos in the future, huh? You checked out some of my stuff? You liked it? Good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Gus says hello. I do have plans, but nothing concrete. Like you said, it's just so time-consuming. And like, this is my hobby. This isn't my job. I got a full-time office job, and that's like, you know, what pays the bills and gives me my savings for vacations and retirement and just living the life the way I want it. And I really like that job, so I'm not about to replace that with YouTube. Because, like, honestly, with YouTube, I make maybe a few $100s a year, and they keep changing their requirements, so I keep making less and less, or I keep stop making money, and then I have to meet their new requirements so I can start making money again. And about a year ago, YouTube changed it so they can monetize your channel even if you aren't making money off of it. So I can't turn the ads off on my channel anymore. They're just going to play ads, and I'm not going to make any money unless I meet their minimum requirements. So I have to reach like 4,000 watch hours for the last 365 days, and I'm at like 3,500, and it's just like not moving, and I don't have time and inspiration to make new content, and it's just a whole thing. But I am making a short Akira Toriyama video that I'm going to hopefully have published this weekend. Just a little short tribute thing. 1 second, I got to let this cat out. Guess he's so noisy. Have a good time. He can be a pest, but I love him to death. I do not have Fridays off. I wish. I just kind of front load the rest of the week so that I can take a couple hours to do this on Fridays. So technically, I'm working right now, but I've gotten enough done ahead of time that I can have the luxury to take a break for a couple hours. Oh, you're at the office right now too, huh? Took you 2 years to get monetized and still runs ads when you're not. Yeah, YouTube is quite annoying, but I mean, it's the only option we have to share our content, like, at a considerable level anyway. I mean, I'm sure there's other platforms, of course, but I mean, I could put them on Facebook. Does anyone watch Facebook video channels? But maybe, I have no idea. The amount of research that goes into this stuff is just ridiculous. It's not just about making the videos, it's all the research of where you're going to put the videos and search engine optimization and keywords and the know-how to edit and the know-how to upload, and it's endless. You know as well as I do. This should be the Golem. Okay. So the trick with the Golem, as you well know, I'm sure, is to use the Faerie Flute. which should make it fall asleep. Torgeist says, I found you. What's up, Torgeist? On top of all other videos. Oh, welcome to the channel. You were monetized in the early 2010s, you say? Hayden? I was actually going to start my channel in the early 2010s, but I couldn't find a reliable video capture device for gaming. Until 2016, I bought a Live Gamer portable. And I just didn't have the money back then to invest in it either. Fresh out of college and whatnot. Did he fall asleep just then? I hope so. He woke up. Okay, so when he wakes up, you want to definitely use the Faerie Flute again. Oh, yeah, it wasn't even. It was a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I have no idea anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, unfortunately. This shouldn't take long if he stays asleep. Which he won't. I'm kind of curious just to see how much damage he does. Did make a save state, so... a lot. Alright. Just like that. You could probably beat this guy. 2,500 experience? Damn. You probably beat a Golem without the Faerie Flute too. I don't think that would pose too much of a problem. You've been lucky enough to start making some money, but still way behind what we've actually spent investing in the gear and games and everything. Yeah, likewise, dude. You know, but one thing is that you can, like, claim it as a small business if you're making money off of it. And then you can at least write off your expenses for that equipment when you do your taxes and get a refund for it. So that's what I did. So I saved comes out to about a third. And maybe it would be less there because Florida doesn't have a state income tax like Minnesota does. So you wouldn't get a refund there. But on the other hand, you wouldn't have to pay an income tax either. So I wouldn't complain about that. Amen, brother. I feel blessed just to have people come and to talk with and share interest with. And, you know, you got to put up with the trolls. That's a big deterrent, too, is people that go into my videos and go in the comments and just rip at me. So it's like, do I really want to make videos if half the people are going to come and just rip me a new one? All right, we've reached the fortress city of Cantlin. How often have I beaten Dragon Quest 1? Well, I have never beaten the Super Famicom version, and I've only beaten the regular Nintendo version once. And that was probably 1999, so it's been a long time. I want this guy to step up a little bit so I can talk to him. But he's just going to go, whoa! Get my opportunity. This is all weak stuff. This is some newer stuff than this. Okay, let's go counterclockwise through town here. Was giving me a clue about Erdrick's armor we'll need to take note of. In the possession of Yukinoff. Okay. See if someone tells me where I can find this Yukinoff. Oh. There we go. Defense seed. So, real quick, I'll get to the comments in just a second here. But with the seeds, you can also, if you have save states, do a little trick. can make a save state. And then, sorry, let's go back. And then we can use the seed. Actually, I'll make the save state here so it'll be quicker. Vitality increases by 4. Interesting. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if it's different this time. Oh, it's 4 again. Okay. Just want to show this as an example. Seems like it's going to be 4 no matter what. So, not a very good demonstration. We'll try again. You've been starting to get more of those negative comments as you get more views too. Most are about your hair. What's wrong with your hair? I also have long hair. I love having long hair. In my videos, though, I did not have long hair. Back when I was making more content. It's been a couple years, I'm sure. Larger audience, it has its ups and its downs, huh? Welcome to the stream, Late Night Venom. Good to have you. Used to be the game 2 days ago. It's bringing me a lot of joy too, and so is everybody joining the comments. Thanks everybody for chiming in. It's great to have people here to play with. You notice a translation bug at the end of the game, but it's still a masterpiece. Oh, I'll see if I notice it. I'm not going to beat it today. There's going to be one more stream next Friday where I beat it. Oh, you've got a fan here, Hayden. That's super cool. Late Night Venom. Sometimes mindless grinding is the way. I don't mind mindless grinding for sure. 2024, rock the long hair. Hell yeah, man. I'll see it, but you won't spoil it. Appreciate it. I can't wait to see what it is. We'll find out next Friday. Alright, we're going to continue on here. I'm just enjoying reading the comments so much too, but I gotta keep playing. I'm a terrible multitasker. Dragon Lord's claws can cut through iron, and he can breathe fire hot enough to melt stone. You still wish to go forward? Of course I do. You're a true hero. Let's see what he says if I say no. That's good. Nobody will say that you're a coward. Oh, nice guy. Ooh, the vault. Take out all my money. That's a lot. Should be able to afford both the pieces of equipment that I want in this city. I just don't know where they sell them. Item shop. Let's see what they got. Nothing that I need. Let's see what they got here. We have cheap radishes today. Summer shop, but don't want my fine radishes? You go to the item shop. Jeez, this girl's cruising. Wonder what side dishes I should cook for supper. I like these older RPGs where you can talk to NPCs, non-playable characters, and they don't, like, say entire paragraphs worth of text. They just keep it simple. Like Dragon Quest XI, I adore that game, but my god, the script in that game is so long. This town was built as a fortress just in case it were attacked by demons. This is not necessary to go through both of these. How many keys do I have? Plenty. I think there's a key cutter in this town too. You wish there was a clear overlay you could put on your game only you could see for streaming. Reading stuff is so hard. Oh, well. Oh, so that, you mean so that I wouldn't see the comments over the video of me and the little TV set and under the logo? I can actually turn those off, but I kind of like them there. But I don't actually read the comments from that. I got my computer monitor right in front of me, and this is just the camera right here. And then there's a comments window on the right, so I can see it in like plain text. Hey, Greg's here. Good to see you, Greg. What did you miss? You missed the Golem fight. And now we're in the town of Cantlin that the Golem was protecting. Set up shop in Hauksness. My grandfather, Yukonov. Someone was mentioning that earlier. The town was attacked by monsters. From what I remember, he barely escaped with his life and made his way here. Prior to that, he ran a bustling shop. It was very profitable. So with his savings, I'm living a happy life. What? Where was that place? I'm not sure. I think it was in the eastern part of the town. Interesting. So somewhere in the eastern part of the town was the shop, where this guy whose name starts with a Y had Erdrick's armor. That guy whose name starts with a Y might be in this town somewhere. Hopefully he can tell me some more specifics. Oh, nice. Another key. Clear overlay for the chat. Okay, I gotcha. Hey, Greg, this HP Shredder here is that channel I was telling you about. Oh, I think you were in the chat last time he was here, actually. He has those Dragon Quest videos as well, as long as videos about some other 8-bit games that's worth checking out. A separate screen that would go over your own game as I'm playing, so I could read and play at the same time. Oh, like on the television, like when you're streaming with PlayStation, more like. That's a good idea. I'm sure it's possible, but you'd have to do advanced setups. Not the armor I want just yet. I already have all that stuff. How do we get in here? Oh, thanks for the compliment on the layout as well. Actually, my buddy Eric, who might stop in today, made this little PNG of the TV that goes around the camera for me one time. Sock says, nice layout. Thank you, thank you. Still enjoying the game? Asked Greg. Yes, very much so. I'd recommend it, man. If you go to that shop in St. Cloud where you got the Dragon Quest III translation, see if they got the other Super Nintendo translations. These are the graves of the people who died after they were attacked by the Dragon Lord's minions. Please, I ask you to pay your respects to the fallen. Alright, let's try searching. Maybe there's something secret in front of them. Oh, I can see inside the other building from here. So, can I just walk through? Fallen! Long ago, my grandfather told me many stories. I remember hearing that one of his friends, Yukonov, buried it, great treasure under a tree, and I learned that the shop was in the east part of the town, and where the town is, that's to the west. So we gotta go to the east, gotta go to the west, find the town, find a tree in the town, and search where Yukonov buried Erdrick's armor. I would like to search for it, but it's too dangerous to travel for me. Fair enough. Item shop. Don't need any of that. Look at all these little what do you call it? Emojis. Waving, elbow bump. Where's Eric? I don't know. He said he might stop by. But alas, he is not here yet. I waste a key on this? Of course. I'm sure it won't be a waste. If you were coming to swap with me, you'd make me take you to the shop in St. Cloud. Maybe I'll check it out when I'm at the swap. You have to let me know where it is. I don't think I need any more keys. Oh, how many do I have? Oh, I searched by accident. Got 4. Should be plenty. Bingo! This is the shop I've been looking for. Definitely gonna get the flame sword. Ooh! It casts fireball or whatever when you use it as an item in battle. Oh, heck yeah, I want to equip it now. I'm not gonna have enough cashola for the silver shield though. Maybe if I sell... broadsword, maybe I'll have enough. No, not even close. What about my large shield? What's that worth? Still about 1,000 short. I'll have to come back. Long ago, when this world was wrapped in darkness, a man descended from the sky. That man was the legendary warrior Erdrick. If that's true, Erdrick could indeed be a child of God. A little dramatic. Let's see what this old lady has to say. If you wish to know about the token, visit the old man living in the temple at the south end of town. About the token. Erdrick's token. This is gonna suck. Can always stay at the inn. Let us pray for the hero. May the light always be with you. Go and search the place near Tattengel Castle that lies 140 to the north and 80 to the west. What does that mean? I'll take a picture of this. Figure it out. Nothing to it. All right. That shop is huge, man. the game shop in St. Cloud is? The scanline filter, eh? Yeah. Let's see. I didn't even realize I had that on. Since you bring that up, let's... Oh no, I don't have one on. Okay, now let's see what 2x Sal does. Okay, that's kind of fuzzy. This looks nice. I like the pixel perfect though. It's just fuzzier. I mean, the differences are infinitesimal. Basically, it blurs. You know, I've noticed like a scanline looking aspect to it too, although it doesn't offer an actual scanline filter. I've been thinking about going to Southeast Game Exchange to try to pick up games. Anyone here been? Never been to a game convention before. I have not heard of that convention in particular. I know there's the big Portland Retro Gaming Expo. That's a big one. And there's one in Milwaukee that friends of mine have gone to before. Can't remember what it's called. It's not too terrible of a drive for us. It's like 5 hours. Is that one you're mentioning in Florida? Sock says, this game has such great color choices, so comfy. I totally agree. I just absolutely adore the palette here. Everything from the mix of deep and light blues from the water. Hey, I love that. Sweet. To the purples, like the regal purples that you have when you're in castles or in the poison swamps. It's just classy. Oh, you've been playing through Dragon Quest VIII? I absolutely adore Dragon Quest VIII. It is a perfect entry point for someone to the series. Are you playing the PS2 version or the 3DS version? That's in South Carolina. I've never been to South Carolina. What part of South Carolina is it in? Speed 6, Vitality 3, HP 13, very nice. MP 7. I'm gonna keep an eye on my gold too. Which I need 1400. Hopefully I don't get a game over. That'll be stupid. Should probably make a save state. Just in case. We don't need to be all fancy. I can make save states here. Flame Sword is doing 48. Wow. Except it keeps casting heal more, so this is just gonna go back and forth until it stops. There we go. Greg says he's also heard nothing but good things about Dragon Quest VIII. Greg, I should lend that to you. But you don't have a PS2 or a PS3 that plays PS2 games, or a 3DS or a 2DS. But I guess I have several of both of those consoles, so I could also lend you that. I have a video. Oh, I dodged it, you stinker. I have a video on my channel that goes in depth into Dragon Quest VIII, and it goes over the differences as well between the PS2 and the 3DS versions. So I recommend anyone interested in those to check that video out. Yeah, so pretty. Glad you think it's a good introduction. I'm playing the 3DS version. And Sock confirms that yes, 8 is so much fun. It's unanimous. That's probably my second favorite in the series. Probably after 3. 8 was very impactful to me. I also love 11. I also love 7. I also love them all. 10 I've never played. It never came out in the United States. It's an MMORPG. That's Japanese only. 9 is probably my least favorite for the DS, but I would love to see it remade. I think if I played it on a different version of it that was made for a different console, then I would enjoy it more. Not that I didn't enjoy it. Of course, I did enjoy it. 9 was also the first one that got rid of random encounters, and you could see enemies in the overworld. Your buddy's favorite is 5, and I've heard great things about 4. Oh, I forgot about 4. 4 is also excellent, but play the NES version. I didn't like the DS version as much of 4. Sock has Dragon Quest 7 on 3DS as well. Do you like 7 or 8 more? Alright, here's my top 5. And I'm going to go in order from 1 and on. Number 1, Dragon Quest 3. Number 2, Dragon Quest 8. And then it gets hard. Number 3, maybe Dragon Quest 11. We'll put it there tentatively. Number 4, Dragon Quest 4. And number 5, Dragon Quest 7. There you go. But 3, 4, and 5 are interchangeable. Are Dragon Quest games my favorite games? I think in the long haul, they are. You know, I go through changes in my preferences. I've got enough to buy the shield. Go through changes in my preferences of which are my favorite. I also love the Legend of Zelda series. I love the Panzer Dragoon series. You know, Mario Brothers, Pikmin, others. Jabroni's making me use all my keys. Alright, Silver Shield. Oh, you 48. Stupid. If I sell my large shield, what was that, worth 400 only? What a fool I was. I thought it was 14 even. That's okay. Keys are cheap. I have not played Pikmin 4 yet, so I can't speak to the newest Pikmin. But I played 1, 2, 3, and I've even played Hey Pikmin on 3DS, which gets a bad rep, and it is like a pretty simple game, and it's very different from the other Pikmin games. I'd have a really fun time with it. I'd recommend it if you can find it for a decent price. It still feels like Pikmin. It's much more approachable. Am I going to borrow 11 Definitive Edition from you? Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll pick up a copy for myself so I can play. If I play Definitive Edition, I'm going to play the whole thing as much as possible in the 2D mode. Torgeist, you never played 9? It just wasn't your type? Yeah, I can't blame you. Again, that's one of the games I really would hope would get a remake someday. I think I would enjoy it more if it were on a different console and had some improvements made to it. I just never could get into very many DS games in general, which is ironic because 3DS is one of my favorite, if not my favorite console that I ever had. That or PS4, I mean, you can't go wrong with Super Nintendo, obviously, and I love Nintendo 64 and PS2 and like Sega Saturn. Zelda's probably your favorite series. You weren't big into Tears of the Kingdom? You're working on a critique of it. Now that game is going to be a time-consuming critique, my friend. There's just so much in that game. Oy. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, I would say, is one of my favorite Zelda games, and thus one of my favorite games. I'd maybe put it as my third favorite Zelda game. 1 being Link to the Past, 2 being Ocarina of Time, and 3 being Breath of the Wild. But I mean, I also love Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But I think over time, I've become less interested in replaying those. But then I can always go back and play the original Legend of Zelda. So that's got to be up there. And I really, really appreciate Zelda 2 as well, even though it gets a bad rap. I love the music. I love the graphics. I love how tight the combat is. It's just so hard and it's so quirky. I think the difficulty and then the what would the word be? The confusion about where to go in it. It's cryptic. You just never can. It's a hard game to know what to do next in. Kind of like Castlevania 2 was. You kind of need a guide to help you through it. You do need to play them all. Oh, it's so funny that you bring up the Street Pass. You know, my favorite part about Street Pass was when you passed someone else that had it on, and then it would fill in the map. And you'd have to, you'd try to fill in all the states and then all the countries. And some countries broke down by territories and some wouldn't. So, like, if I met someone passed someone with Street Pass from Canada, it would fill in that province. But if I passed, like, someone from, I don't know, a good example would be Iceland, then it wouldn't go by territory of Iceland. It would just do the whole country. So it just depends. But I just really loved filling in that map. And then the little RPG that you would play, and the characters in your RPG were the people that you would Street Pass with. That was a lot of fun too. And that's just something that is gone because it's not like a game that you can plug in and play. It's something that required the support of Nintendo to make it available with that software. So it's just something that people will never be able to experience again. So it's just a day gone by. And this is the last time I'm using a key on this damn door. Hopefully. Better buy a couple more. I'm sure I don't buy enough, buy too many that I can't afford my stupid shield. Alright, we're good. I don't think you really even need gold after this point of the game. I think everything you need to buy is done. The first Zelda is so good. About those Zelda 2 is probably the best vid I've made. The best vid, like, in your opinion of quality that you've made, or the best vid, like, you had the best feedback on, or the best vid, like, it has the most views? Wow. I guess that's if I don't have anything equipped. I don't know how it compares to the large shield. You take your 3DS everywhere in hopes of street passing a stranger, but it never happens. You still do that? You know, it wasn't that long ago I would leave Street Pass on if I would go to, like, an airport or something. But I've kind of transitioned to take my Switch with me now instead of my 3DS, which, for how long Switch has been out, and it's kind of crazy that I just made that transition within the last couple of years, and not like in 2017 when it actually happened. Alright, so I've got the silver shield. So I think I'm done in this town now. Oh. The best video and overall quality. Metroid has the most views. Rygar is on track to be the most successful. Yeah, that's the trick, is like finding something like Rygar that there's not a ton of content on. And that's kind of how I found my niche, was with Dragon Quest videos. And there's a lot more Dragon Quest videos now than when I started the channel back in 2016, which is just unbelievable that it's been that long. So it's not as much of a niche anymore. Your favorite video was Hinatori. I will check that one out. Yeah, I'll check all three of them out. Someday you'll get a new one that isn't HPR, a new 3DS. Alright, let's see what we got. Blah, 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 blah. Where's the person that sells the fairy water? I think there was an item there that I missed. This is the graveyard, right? Interesting to have an indoor graveyard. Is this the fairy water? Yes, it must be that dresser up there. Of course. There's that person that gave me that cryptic clue. They're all super long. Yeah, man. Well, it's good listening while I work and whatnot. I don't mind. There's my magic acorn. Okay, so we're gonna try my trick here. See if we can get this magic acorn to give us the best statistical boost possible. Okay, that time it was 3. Let's try it again. It's so weird that this doesn't work. Oh, there it worked. Hey, we got 5 instead of 3. And it finally worked, so I could show the example of how to use save states to kind of cheat your way towards the best statistics. Be right back. Alright, see you in a little bit. Wonder how fairy water tastes. I'm hoping like sweet and like bubbly, like fizzy. Like a flavored carbonated water, I guess. So I don't know what to do with this clue that someone gave me about steps. Being like, what did it say? I took a picture of it. Go and search the place near Tattengel Castle that lies 140 paces to the north and 80 to the west. Do I have to... Alright. Hopefully not made with real fairies. Magical and sweet for sure. Agreed. "140 paces to the north and 80 to the west." That's a long way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 80 to the west. Approximate it here. Can it even go that far north? 40. It doesn't even go that far north. What do they mean, 140 paces north? HPR might be able to help me with that. Make some sense of that when he gets back. I should have stayed at the inn. And did a hard save. Okay. So let's go back to Tattengel Castle. heal up, and we're going to do a hard save. I probably have full HP anyway, but this guy will fill my MP for free. Help is needed, Shredder. I got some basic guide stuff here printed out as well to help me through. It might say something about it in here, so I'll take a look if I need to. 2,500 for the next level. Be off, brave Gus. This is my first time playing the Super Nintendo version of Dragon Quest 1, but I have played the NES version of Dragon Quest 1. But that was a long time ago. More than half my life ago. And I wouldn't be opposed to replaying that as well. It is, it's fun for its historical significance, but it's a bit of a chore to play through it, to be honest, the NES version. There's some tedious aspects to it. I hear an echo of myself somewhere? Alright, so we're going to make our way down to that town. Hauksness, or whatever it's called. Hauksness. Where the guy that used to own the armor shop hid Erdrick's armor. Or so we're told. And hopefully we can search around and find it. It's under a tree, they said, on the east side of town. Excuse me. Where's Gus? Gus went outside. Gus is my cat. Yeah, the first one does seem tedious, but you know, it's short. So if you want to power through it to get the experience, to say you've played the game, you know, to get that gaming experience, then you can knock it out in a few sessions. I'd say it probably takes, first time playing through, if you have some basic guidelines, maybe 6 hours? That's probably about what this one's going to end up taking. Alright, we're almost to the town. The east side of town. There's a lot of trees. Could be anywhere. What do we need help with? Hayden, we need help interpreting the clue that we got back in Cantlin of go to Tattengel Castle and search the place near Tattengel Castle that lies 140 to the north and 80 to the west. I went north of the castle, and it's a lot closer than 140 like squares before you get to the ocean. So I'm not sure what they mean by that clue. It could be a translation issue too. Can you get through there? Come on. start searching by trees. Wizard. You're a hairy wizard. Could be between those buildings there. That makes sense. I have to, like, get through the whole town that way then. Gwendolyn's love can track where you are. Oh. Does it track? It's in the overworld in a swamp somewhere. Oh, is that where, like, Erdrick's token is or whatever? I think I know where that is. I think. Yeah, the token. Alright, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. It's like just to the west of that really narrow strip. Spoiler. Touche. However, we don't know what Erdrick's token does. Should I go back and get the thing and the love thing and do it the old-fashioned way? I have a feeling it's over here. So I'm going to heal up because I think there might be a battle before. Okay. Better safe than sorry. Axe Knight. Alright, this is a new guy. I believe the recommendation is to use stop spell so he can't put you to sleep. Let's see if it works. Oh, the text was too fast. What did that say? Did it work? Guess we'll find out. See if he puts me to sleep. That was extremely easy. Just in case there's more to it. Yeah. Oh, your faces. That dude was pretty hard, huh? Harder on the NES version. Easier if you know to cast Stop Spell first. Alright, so we've got Erdrick's armor now. Okay, equipping is in the status menu. Got it. Flame Sword. Let's see what this does. It's only 4 extra defense, however, with every step you take, you heal 1 hit point instead of every 4 steps, like with the magic armor. So that's going to be very helpful. Oh, and you don't take damage when you step on poison swamps or those stripy things that take off a crap load of of hit points. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do return. And we're going to go to the vault. And I guess I could have done this. First, I'm going to sell the magic armor. We don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to go to the vault and get the... I don't need the Faerie Flute anymore either. I'm going to put that in the vault. put my gold away too. I don't think I'll need that for anything. Maybe you were just bad HPR. I doubt that. But yeah, maybe. Do I already have the... Okay, I already got the staff rain and the stones of sunlight. Don't need those now, though. Okay. She just tells me how many experience points I need. Oh yeah, we know you were just kidding. There we go. Where you stand, my castle is 1 to the south and 5 to the west. So I need to go south for it to say north, and east for it to say west. So I'm actually going to be going the opposite direction. Clever, clever. I do like coffee. Cheers. Got some right here. Clink. Alright, let's find this. And we can do a little fast traveling, since with the Retron you can fast forward it. And then we'll just bash through these easy guys real quick. Kind of a bummer though you don't get to hear the music, but it's a big time saver. Head towards the big poison swamp. Oh, and it won't even damage me now. I need... Oh, I keep forgetting what it is. 140 to the north. So I need to go quite a bit more south, apparently. 80 to the west. Ah, yes. I'm not to the point I want to be yet. I need to go further south over here. Once the enemies get difficult enough that I'm not beating them with one hit, I will turn it back into real speed. I just cut, jeez. Cut east too early. Seems like a good spot as any. Yeah, I like coffee quite a bit. I'm always sipping on coffee. Just brew like store brand or Folgers or whatever at home and enjoy it very much, and usually just take it black. If I get it like a Starbucks or something, I'll add a little bit of cream, but no sugar. I think we're gonna. Oh, the cat's back. Hope you had a good time out there, Gus. All right, let's see where we're sitting here. Ooh, I think we're close to 140, right? So I need to go south 1 and then 42 to the east. All right. Gotta be close to here. Hi, Gus, says Caitlin. Gus says hello back. He's eating right now. Oh, just need to take one step left. No? There it is, the token of Erdrick. I may just need that to be able to go to an island. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with our last part of our adventure today. And then next Friday, we're going to take the item I'm about to get. I'm pretty sure I need this token to prove to a guy on an island that I'm the descendant of Erdrick, so that he'll take the Staff of Rain and the Stones of Sunlight and turn them into the Rainbow Drop. So let's go find that out. And that'll be our final adventure for today. It's the Dragon Lord's castle on that island right down there. So I won't need Gwaelin's love anymore. Actually turned out to be very helpful, so thank you, HP Shredder. Thank you, Hayden, for helping me through that part. Let's see. I need to talk. Duh. No, I want to store gold, though. And I need my items. They say when sunlight and rain meet, it makes a rainbow, or something like that. So, pretty sure that this is where we need to go next. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching. This is my pleasure. It's a great reason to play the games that I want to but don't get around to. Also, if you ever have requests for streams, let me know. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of the fast traveling here again. That ghost seriously just take 2 hits. can't wait to catch more of the streams. And yeah, I'm glad Hayden recommended you as well. So you two know each other from the real world then? And also, very big thank you for the recommendation there, Hayden. I've been recommending your channel as well. It's great stuff. Okay, so we need to cast Radiant. So, oh, I accidentally cast outside. All right, let's try that again. Thankfully, it doesn't bring me very far. As I was saying, we need to cast Radiant. So we can see where the heck we're going. Oh, you meant play Mario Kart 8 online. Wii U or Switch? Me and Greg, who was here earlier, and my buddy Eric play Splatoon on Wii U online still. The server is actually going down on April 8th. So if you do anything on Wii U or 3DS online, do it before April 8th. I've been trying to play The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes online before the servers go down, but no one is ever on. I can get one other person in the lobby to play with me, but you need 2 other people, so 3 total. And I've never, since I first played the game, never have been able to get 3 people in the lobby at once. Oh, you own Triforce Pros you can play? That'd be sweet, dude. We'll chat about that. We got to do it before April 8th. So that's 1 more. So then we just need one more. Have you played through it before? But only if you want to. Don't do it on my account. Or on account of my wanting to, not on like my Nintendo account. Here with Triforce Heroes, you can also play locally with other people, and you only need 1 copy of the game. But I don't know the validity of that. Oh, you played it back when it was released? Is it good? It's all right. Yeah, fair enough. It's just like one of those things you have to do before you lose your opportunity to, even if it's just all right. Hey, a gold man. I don't need gold anymore, but oh wow, they don't usually run. I'll IM you on YouTube, and we'll figure out a way to put that together. But the coffee you made is super good. I wish I could try it. Do you take it strong? There was something else earlier that I said I was going to IM you, but I can't remember what it was. 650 gold for that. Nice. If anything, I can re-listen to the stream and figure out what it was. So yeah, I'll IM you. And here we go. So this is hopefully where I need Erdrick's token. He believes it this time. Last time I was here, he didn't believe I was the descendant, so this must be working. Descendant of the great hero Erdrick. Now is the time when rain and sun will join. Now, give me the staff of rain and the stones of sunlight. Gus hands the staff of rain and stones of sunlight to the priest. Oh God, I offer rain and sun to this holy altar. Oh, this is cool. This is super cool. Approach the altar and take the rainbow drop. What? You found the rainbow drop. Found the rainbow drop. Make espresso, all kinds of coffee. AeroPress, V60. Black coffee brewed with the Hario switch. I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting. A Game of Thrones mug your boss gave you. No, that's badass. Alright, so I've got the rainbow drop. But I'm gonna make everybody wait until next Friday to see what the rainbow drop does. Hayden, I know that you are a particular fan of, on the NES, what the rainbow drop does and the effect that it has. So next week you get to see what the Super Nintendo version of it looks like. When I start the stream next week, I'll do a little bit of grinding first, so don't worry about having to be there right away, or if you can't make it right away or whatever, or you can always catch on the replay too, no big deal. But yeah, little preview for next week. I'll be using that rainbow drop and hopefully finding the rest. Is there any more Erdrick stuff that I need? What does my little guide here say? I need Erdrick's sword, but I think I find that in the Dragon Lord Castle, so we should be able to wait to do that till next week. So yeah, next week, Dragon Lord Castle, Erdrick's sword, rainbow drop, fighting the Dragon Lord himself, seeing the ending. It's going to be a hell of a good stream. Today was a hell of a good stream too, and I just can't say how much I appreciate everybody being here today. Hayden, Sock, Greg, Eric, Caitlin, Torgeist was here earlier. That might be everybody that was here today, but just can't say how much I enjoy having people, like-minded gamers to enjoy the game with. It's just super fun. So I'll stop blabbing, and yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Until then, take care, be healthy, and enjoy life. Bye.